Hey, Aquarius. Welcome to your weekly forecast for May 24th through the 30th. We've got the lunar eclipse coming up this week on the 26th. And so that energy is going to be around us for a while. Eclipse energy can last for up to 6 months even. So we're going to see what's coming up for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, how the energies might be affecting you guys, and what you can expect starting up this week that might last over the next 6 months, even for some of you. Alrighty, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is going on? Okay, so your first card here is the Two of Wands. And this can be choices, decisions, and having to balance out like weighing the pros and cons of a situation. Some of you could be manifesting some kind of partnership in terms of business or in terms of some ideas or things that you're trying to implement. I feel there might be some kind of negotiation for some of you. There could be something here where you're kind of negotiating uh the details of how you're gonna move forward on an idea or a plan, or maybe like putting money together with somebody, or like how responsibilities are going to be divided. Sometimes the Two of Wands could indicate that there's an offer coming your way, but you have to really do your research, do your homework, and read between the lines. Because sometimes what I've seen happen with the Two of Wands is somebody's coming to you and offering something good to you, but they know that you're going to be super beneficial to them. Like they're going to profit off of you big time, or they're going to benefit off of you big time. But you have no idea. You have no clue how beneficial you are to this person or company. You have no idea uh like how good they're gonna have it to have you working with them or accepting this offer. And they know that you don't know, and so they might lowball you in some kind of way. So the Two of Wands is like, you need to do your research, right? What are other people getting paid for that work? Or if somebody is offering you this position, what typically is entailed in this position, right? So they're not throwing a bunch of extra stuff at you and you're doing two or three different positions worth of work and only getting paid for one. Or if there's some kind of partnership or they're wanting to buy something for you, what is the from you, what is the market value, what is the rate that these products, inventions, ideas, or services are typically going for. Do a little bit of research, because somebody might be like, oh my gosh, we're about to like land a massive bargain here with Aquarius. So you might be able to get more. Do your research, go into it prepared, go into it educated. Sometimes it could be somebody who is offering you help in exchange for something from you, right? They might be like, oh, Aquarius, yeah, I heard you were wanting to relocate, or I heard that you're working from home now, or I heard that you're looking for a job, or things have been tough there. Like, why don't you come and stay with me for a while, and you can just help me around the house, and I won't charge you rent, and you can see if you like it here, you can look for work here, whatever. And you might think, oh, awesome, that sounds really fair, that sounds really nice. But you have to ask, what does that mean? What does helping you around the house mean? Does this person think you're going to come in and be 24/7 childcare for them? Is this person going to have you assembling furniture and climbing up on the roof and patching like holes in the ceiling? Like, what does that mean? What does that entail? What are the what is the dynamic here? What are the boundaries? So make sure that you ask questions. Make sure that you ask questions. The next card here is the Strength card, and this is a Major Arcana card. Major Arcana cards are going to typically come up when we're at a significant change, transition, crossroads that's leading us into a new cycle, or a new chapter in our life. I know a lot of people are used to watching love readings when it comes to tarot, and so major arcana cards are typically introduced as somebody else coming in and influencing the situation. And in that aspect, there could be a Leo at play here, a Leo that you're dealing with. However, those of you who watch my readings, you know that in the weekly forecast, I try to focus on you and your energy. So, in that aspect, the strength card is going to come up at a time that you're going in a completely new direction and you may be going it alone. So you may be turning down a partnership. You may be breaking away from a partnership, whether it's in terms of going out into self employment, whether it's in terms of a business partnership or a romantic partnership, or leaving a certain living arrangement or situation. Some of you are deciding that you want to do things independently, or you're wanting to do things on your own. Overall, though, whether or not you choose to stay in this partnership or accept this offer or not, the strength card tells us that you're finding yourself in a very unfamiliar situation. You're finding yourself in unfamiliar territory, uncharted territory, even. But the strength card comes with the message that you're going out into this unknown, uncharted territory, unfamiliar world, and you are not only succeeding, you're absolutely conquering, you're thriving, you're coming out on top. So you're seeing how capable you are. You're having a better idea of your strengths, your abilities, your talents that you didn't even know that you had. You're going out into like a new direction. Okay. So I just heard breaking out of the pattern of predictability. So, Aquarius, if that's something about yourself that you've been wanting to change, like you've been wanting to shake it up, or you feel like life has been really stale, or really like Groundhog's Day, like the same thing over and over again, you're shaking it up and you're breaking out of that. You're coming into a bolder energy. You're taking educated, researched, planned risk, right? Balanced risk, and you're reaping rewards over the next 6 months. The next card here for you guys is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, I'm sorry, I had to giggle here because I feel like a lot of you are thinking about enterprise, business, it could be relocation as well. But the Three of Wands typically is like going to be what sometimes is referred to as the point of no return. This is supposed to be a picture of a merchant, and he's put his goods on the ships and he sent them off to market, and he's just watching them sail away. And now all he can do is wait and see what happens, right? Like back then in the old days, there were no cell phones. He couldn't get a hold of the people on the ship. He couldn't send them an email and say, "Guys, just kidding. I changed my mind. I'm not ready for you to sell that stuff. Please, bring them back here. Please cancel." Right? I need to fix something. It's done. It's on the ship and it's gone. And so, in the terms of enterprise and self employment or business ideas, the Three of Wands could be that you're launching something. You're launching something, you're putting it out there. It's going to be favorable for you, but you're also going to be able to assess here, like how you can improve it for next time, or what people seemed to respond to, what they seemed to like, and you can try to give them more of that, right? What wasn't so popular, what worked, what didn't work. But typically, there's some sense of profit coming back with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands could also indicate here collaborating creative projects with others, as well as mental epiphanies or realizations that you can't come back from. Like you can't unsee what you've seen. And so some of you are working towards over the next 6 months. I just started breaking out of the matrix. Okay. Some kind of awakening, some kind of establishing of independence, going your own way. And I feel like a lot of you Aquarius are thinking very specifically in terms of like enterprise enterprise, self-employment. You're thinking the bigger picture. Or you're manifesting some way in which you're going to be able to travel or to go to a different place for some kind of healing, some kind of development, some kind of like establishing something in terms of security for the future. Okay. uh I keep hearing international, international, international. So maybe some of you are wanting to go to a different country, or you're wanting to expand, or you're looking for work in different countries, or if you have a business, you're trying to, kind of break out of the country where you are and expand into doing business into other countries. But I heard international 3 times. The next card here, my dears, is the Queen of Cups, and this is abundance. This is fulfillment. This is intuitive energy, listening to your intuition. This is healing. This is creativity. The Queen of Cups is also a card that comes up that tells us that a lot of our success is going to be dependent on our emotional self care. There's different kinds of self care, right? So, Queen of Cups is going to be making sure that we're taking care of our emotions. Aquarius, you guys had readings a few months ago where it kept being emphasized that you were coming into the heart chakra. You guys are an air sign, right? You're in the element of air. But Spirit kept emphasizing that a lot of Aquarius are getting pulled down into, having balance and being connected in the heart chakra. We can't manifest if the heart chakra is not open. We can't manifest if we're not connected to the heart chakra. It's just as important as the root chakra when it comes to manifesting. And so you guys went through a period of time where the heart chakra was really opening up. And so some of you are still kind of aware of that. And when it comes to receiving, heart chakra needs to be open. Okay. And so there's going to be vulnerability that comes in with that. And the Queen of Cups is going to be about feeding our spirit, feeding our soul, resting, listening to our feelings and honoring our feelings, allowing ourselves to lift up our spirits through creativity, music, movies, literature, art, things that just kind of, lift our spirit in that kind of heart centered way. So make time for this. Also, the Queen of Cups for me, if you guys are really focused on some kind of business right now, the Queen of Cups for me typically says that Spirit is going to bring in abundance and it's going to be really busy. So Spirit is waiting for you to get down a good habit of self-care so that you don't burn out. This is especially true if you're doing some kind of work that's going to be helping or healing other people. That can't take off until you have your own uh, little self-care carved out and figured out. Okay, because you cannot be there for other people if you're running on fumes, if you're running on an empty tank. Queen of Cups has to fill her own cup before she can offer her cup to anybody else. So making sure you're making time for yourself and filling yourself up for the busy time that's going to be coming in, the opportunities that are going to be coming in, the work that's going to be coming in. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks are going to be more resonating with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. I'm a little behind on private readings. I'm getting caught up. And as soon as that's caught up, I'm going to be able to start getting regularly with the podcast again and getting back into the regular schedule. I hope to have the weekly forecasts posted Wednesday or Thursday the week before the week I'm reading for, so like a few days early, and then to have the love readings for the following month posted mid-month, which I kind of tried to do for the June ones. I tried to post the mid-month May. So mid-month love readings for the following month, and then Wednesday, Thursday, the weekly forecasts for the following week. So I'm trying to get back into that schedule and then incorporate the podcasts and have regular podcasts. So we're almost there, guys. Thank you so much for sticking by me. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Bye, Aquarius.